then you'll see that it is not the spoon that bends, it is only yourself.
Hey guys, up close and personal. I didn't realize I had the record button on for a minute because I was just like doing stuff around the house. Let me get my thing in order. This is what I be going through. And my lighting is off. So now I gotta change that. Now there we go. Okay, now that's better. It is about that time. It's about damn time. I'm going to answer a question. I'm going to answer a question of the day, you guys. Yeah, it is time. Okay, the question I am picking to answer today is... Okay, it's more of like a statement and a question too. Okay. The shifts into the higher realms feels never ending. It is such an experience to see the things of the world differently. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm fucking this up. It's never ending. It's such a experience to see the things of the world differently. Okay. I seem to be sleepy, but everyone around me is also very sleepy, and I'm tired of helping the sleepy people. LOL. I know you will understand my humor. What do? I do understand your humor. I think that's really funny. Okay. What do you do? The shifts into higher realms. Because when you shift into higher frequencies, you're going to feel it. It's not going to be a very outlandish experience where it's like there's an announcement where, there's people coming down from a spaceship with, loud trumpets and they tell you, behold, the planet will now rise to a higher vibration. That doesn't happen. But I'm gonna tell you what does happen. Okay, you don't really know, you just feel. It's like a thing where it's like a intuition thing where you just know, you just know, and you don't have to even Hershey you don't even have to question, like, you guys know what's happening. You can feel it. And it is hard when you see the world differently than others. And you have to be around people and talk to people. And then you are around others who may like to do things like go out, talk to people, and to you, it's just draining, right? Because you always like, there's always something going on with people, right? You always know what's going on. You always know how to help people, what to do, how to fix it, and you want to fix it. But now you know that you can't fix every damn situation. It's not your job to fix people, but to help. Like, assist. Like, here, I'm going to help you. That doesn't mean doing everything. Because if you do that, then where's the experience for the next person? And, so when you remember that, you won't feel such a need to help. And in order to release those thoughts that are coming in, you have to consistently release. I tell you guys all the time, find time out of your day to just relax and feel all the good feelings, the feel good feelings. Like, you deserve that time. You deserve it. And you'd be surprised of how your life will shift in a better way when you take time to really be with yourself, because we're always with ourselves, but with other people. We're with other people when we go to work, if you guys are working, or if you're not working, I promise you're going to be around a person doing something in your life. Even if you try to avoid it, it's going to happen. Okay? There's nothing wrong with wanting to be to yourself in the house and not worry about anybody. Nothing wrong with that. That is actually okay. There's nothing wrong with what you're feeling. It's good that it's really good that you are aware of what you're feeling too. You know what I mean? And by people being, not able to know what's going on like you, or maybe they do, or maybe you have to also get it that you are going to pay more attention to what is going on, because you are simply meant to. And you have to learn to understand that not everything you feel is you. And you have to find a way to know who you are, what you are feeling, and just know. Know from top to bottom when you're quiet, when everything's going okay, when you're feeling good. That's a time for you to kind of like write down what you're feeling, what you want to do, how you want your life to be. And also when you're feeling bad, have some time to yourself. Write down how you're feeling, whatever. And like compare notes, see what you're feeling, like examine yourself, really pay attention to your emotions, and then you'll be able to better decide like you'll be better to decide of having that proper, choice of what is yours, what is not yours, and what you can like do about it. It will all come to you naturally. And this video is going to shift into something else as well. I am not sure if this energy is coming from the same person who wrote this, but like being clingy or being emotionally involved with another human, okay? Like we're in this world where you're surrounded by people being independent, doing everything on their own, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want. But you have to get as well, this leads back to you centering, us all, everyone, recentering with ourselves and learning who we are and learning what we like and stuff, what we don't like. Taking that time for ourselves, right? We are going to be able to help others better, okay? By doing that, you will know that maybe if you are not feeling the vibe of like others feeling like maybe you're too clingy or not liking or being afraid to be clingy. I think it's like being afraid to be clingy. Being afraid of love, like being attached. Now you have to understand that attachments will happen, and through those attachments you will learn. It's from your experiences, it's what you feel. So if you are in a connection with somebody and you are aware that is a attachment, you could decide, like, of course you could make that choice, but it also takes another person to have the choice together. You can choose to be clingy together, you know what I mean? Like, make sure it's like at a good balance, okay? Okay. No, but if you feel like you are super clingy to another soul, is maybe a reason for that, okay? It's maybe a reason why you are, figure out what it is. It could be you are bonded together because of a higher purpose. Or it could be that you need to learn how not to be so attached to a person where it will completely destroy your life, where you're not able to breathe again and move on. You have to see the difference of learning the experience. And you have to understand that two people wanting the same thing, it was going to be a beautiful experience. But two people have to want the same thing. You can't have a person who wants the clingy and the marriage and the baby carriage and whatever. I don't know. All of that. And the person who doesn't want that. Because now you're going to clash. Because you're always going to be thinking, oh, I want that. You have to be together. You have to find a way to fine tune and be together. Okay? And far as being clingy, if you are in that environment where you have two people who are wanting to be clingy or together or in a marriage or like you mine, whatever you guys want to do. Okay? You do like what children would do. Kid-like wonder in healthy relationships. Now, they can happen in unhealthy relationships too, but you get the gist. But you know, kid-like wonder happens sometimes in relationships. It could happen, could not. It's just based on your experience and what you choose to experience, right? On this earth. Now, it's okay. Like, if you have to understand that it's a team effort, that you guys both have to be on the same page. And there's nothing wrong with being into somebody so much that you want those things, if that's what you want. You have to understand it, though, thoroughly. And get it that it's okay, first of all. And if you're having feelings that maybe is not, you have to see what is coming in. You know, what do you want? How do you picture your life? How do you picture your life? And then you look around and see who's around you and you make adjustments to fit you. Where it can, like, eventually sprinkle across the people you love. And you can do it in a way where there's a balance, where there's understanding, and there's freedom all in one. Like, your freedom may be different to another person's freedom. People could find refuge in the tiniest things, in the most humbling things. Because if they're feeling super humble of themselves, that is going to be the attachment. Some people just want that traditional life, okay with that and cool with it. Some people don't. Some people want something different, don't want to be attached to anybody, don't want to go and get a paper to get married, or some people are just not getting papers or doing spiritual whatever. However you guys do it, you have to make sure it's two people who are understanding what they want. Okay, so conversations are very important. Real conversations. You can't keep running from conversations. You can't run. You can run, but you can't hide. Okay? Okay, that is my time. I am going to leave you with lots of love. Okay? And if you need me, you guys know what to do. Okay? Now, what else? My email will be on the screen. There you go. And hopefully I answer your question. If you need more details, just send me your email saying, I need more information. I'm not sure if I'm feeling you or if I'm feeling another energy. But I think it's you. No. But anyway, that's my time. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.